Good morning, you guys. We just woke up. Man, we had a really late night last night. I think we were out trekking for, I think the better part of 5 hours, maybe actually over 5 hours. We started just a little bit after 8, and we got back to the room. It was 1:45, so that was pretty hardcore. We didn't see all the animals that we wanted to see, but we saw a lot of stuff. And we got lost for a while. So the GPS watch, I always have this GPS watch running, and we got a little bit turned around, went to the very far boundaries of the park lands, and finally I had to rely on that watch to get us back. So anyway, that's about it. Thank you, Apple, for toughing that out. We got really dirty running around in the rubber boots and all that, and feet are a little bit sore this morning. But anyway, while Apple was doing her makeup, I already ran out into the restaurant and had some breakfast. I'm gonna see if Apple can maybe get something to eat right now. We're waiting to be picked up by Herman, and we have a day of activities planned, but it's not gonna be as vigorous as it was yesterday, because we went out twice, but last night was, that was brutal. So today's gonna be a little bit of a down day, but I think we're heading over to the Serpentarium, and I think we might even be doing a talk. We may be doing an animal release. We are going to the rescue, going to check that out. And that is about it. And we will bring you guys along with us as we always do. All right, Apple, it's breakfast time. Okay, you guys, we are already on the way. This here is Pompilio. His family owns the Serpentarium. They run the Serpentarium. That was supposed to be our first stop this morning, but things are rapidly changing. They got a phone call already. There is a snake at the high school. They say that it's a fertilance, but of course not everyone is a snake expert. We don't expect them to be, but they called, they're concerned, and we are going to go get this snake out of there. It shouldn't be around children. It shouldn't be around people that especially don't want the snakes around. So we're going to rescue this snake. We don't have any idea what it is. And the high school is what, about 5 minutes away?
5 minutes away.
Yeah. All right, so we're on our way. A slight diversion, but yet another animal rescue. And you guys know that I like snakes, so let's get to it. Okay, you guys, we got here really fast. The lady said that it was only just 10 minutes ago, but it was a very small snake. I don't think it's anything to worry about, and I don't see anything. This is a nice home for it here. Have the palm in the back, and that snake is probably long gone, and it's not gonna bother anybody, but I don't see anything. We'll do our due diligence, let them see us here looking for it, and that'll make them feel better. But it's actually really nice for this snake here to hang out. It's a nice little spot, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's just a little small thing, and being that it's up in the tree, it's also probably not anything that's dangerous. Could be an eyelash viper, but that's not something that's going to really have an encounter with people. All right, so we'll poke around here for another minute or two, and if I don't see a snake here, we're going to see snakes here in a minute at the Serpentarium. Okay, you guys, so this is called Snake Garden, Costa Rica. We had some discussion off camera. I was talking with Pompilio while he was driving, And this goes all the way back to his grandfather, so third generation. Always had snakes around, growing up around snakes. I asked him if he likes snakes or if he's just doing it because of the family. And no, he says he really is passionate about snakes. So I asked him if they do any breeding. He does do some breeding, but not for commercial reasons, mostly just to benefit the stock of the Serpentarium, freshen up the stock. So there's always some new animals and young animals growing up and that sort of thing. And then he also said he breeds Burmese pythons here. So we were just discussing a little bit about some complication that he has with the eggs and fungus for some reason here, but he's working with Lampropeltis and just different things. So we're going to take a look inside and see what he's got. It should be quite interesting.
Daniel, this project is open on the public 15 years ago. I talk about in my family the tradition to work with the snake from my grandfather. I am the 3rd generation, and this project is open 15 years ago. And the principal objective is around here. My father and me. Every time the guys is a call for help with the snakes. For this reason, many animals is not possible to relieve. Sometimes pets, sometimes animal with lesions or different situations is not possible to relieve.
Right.
In my home for many years ago, I have a snake inside the home. Mm-hmm. In one moment, my father and my mom is the decision. No, it's better for making a park for the people. It's possible to environment education.
Right.
And this is the history for my center, the snake garden. It's open on the public 15 years ago. Right now, the park is operated. It's a small park. But it's a family activity.
Oh, that sounds good. Great, thank you.
That's good. That's enough. Yes. And this one a little bit.
Ahí está bien.
Chicken.
Papa, toda la que quieran, como soy
Please.
papero.
Yes.
Yo soy de Cartago.
I try this tongue. Yes.
One or
Yes.
more?
One that's good. And that beef right there. I
Carnitas
try all of them. Yes. And a little bit of vegetable, please.
Okay.
Yes, that's perfect. Perfecto. Gracias.
Okay, how's the food, you guys? Is it good? Good. Looks good to me. Yum.
This bus is gonna be for education. We're gonna fix it up. It's running well, but we're gonna paint it with sloth, monkeys, and everything. I'll show you. like this kind of cage. ¿Dónde está? Venga. ¿Dónde está? This baby, if you want to get it. It's a small caiman, 2 meters. Okay.
Oh, wow.
This one, that one, a hunter's killed his mom.
Yeah.
So when he was 3 days old, came, and now it's in good condition. Probably in like a year, we're gonna release. Try to release him. Ya le
No food.
y siempre always hungry.
I'm sorry, I have no food.
Looking for milk.
Yeah.
Give me something. Give me.
No, not my armpit. No, it's okay.
You see, if you try to touch.
It's okay.
He loves you.
No, I was hungry.
Always. If you came here 4 or 5 times, it's gonna do the same thing.
So cute.
Okay. Now, Mulleary parrots or red-loaded. These ones, people keep it in houses, and they feed with, bread, coffee. They mix it up. Then here we're trying to put it together. Then we release them when the feathers grow. So the idea is keep it for like 5 months,
Yeah.
6 months. Then we already released like this kind of birds, like almost 65,
Wow.
66.
So you're weaning them off of people food, they're feeding them the wrong diet and getting them back to the natural food.
Yeah.
So that way they can feed themselves.
And like now, if you see no papaya, no bananas,
Yeah.
because tomorrow we're gonna feed them with lemons.
Lemons?
So they get hungry.
Oh.
Because if we feed them now, they're not gonna take the lemons. Why? Because when they be out, they're not gonna.
They don't see it as a food source.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. We're trying to get that technique and works for us.
Yeah.
You see the feathers? They cut the feathers here.
Yeah, the flight feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, they grow back.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, so tonight's going to be the night that we're going to release this sloth. So the name of the game is that we're going to use this noose. I have to be very careful that I don't get it around its neck. It needs to be cross body, so it needs to be around one side of the shoulder and then this arm free. That way it doesn't block the airwave, but then I also have enough of a strong grip where I can kind of manipulate it a little bit. If I get it around the waist with both arms, it's too strong and it just doesn't work, because these animals actually are super strong. So I'm gonna try my best. It might look a little ugly, but we're gonna try to do this as safely and as humanely as possible. Once we get it off of the chain link fence, he's gonna be grabbing on pretty good. But once we kind of wrangle him off of that, and then he's going into this bucket, and then because they're a nocturnal animal, we're gonna release the animal this evening. So, see how this goes.
See?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, here.
Head first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm releasing the rope.
Now.
Okay, that wasn't easy, you guys. These are strong, and I'm always really concerned for the health of the animal. I don't want to do any damage, but these are like just a wound up ball of muscle, very, very strong. So you got to apply some pressure to get them to release their claws. But
You see, it's not easy.
No, it's
People
not
think
easy.
it's, oh,
yeah,
you can hold
like a
it.
stuffed animal. It's not a pet, not at all. So, but this animal's very strong, so I think it's gonna do good.
Muy fuerte.
Yeah, muy fuerte.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, this baby has been with us for like 9 months, and you're gonna see the other baby when this baby came at the size of the other baby. So now she eats by herself. You see, it's very healthy and look.
Fat, yeah.
So because she came to eat from that tree, stays there, goes over there. Ow! You see,
Mm-hmm.
and it's wild.
Yeah,
See, if I try to,
yeah.
so
And big enough to survive in the wild now, no problem.
well, and remember, these babies stay with mom for 18 months,
Oh wow.
and this one is like 9 months.
Oh really? Wow. But it got some tough love, I think, and already ready to go.
Yeah. So now, if she wants to go by herself, whatever she wants to do,
Yeah,
but she feels safe here.
yeah, sure.
She's free.
Yeah,
But we use it for education. Like today, people are gonna learn a lot of things.
mm-hmm.
Okay, keep an eye with this one.
Okay, you guys, so we're working our way down in size, it seems. So we have the big one that I removed with the pole. That animal's going to be released this evening. The other animal was this size when it first came here to the rescue center. That animal was hit by a car. The mother was hit by a car. And when they came to get the mother, which had already expired, the mother was dead. That baby was clinging to the mom. So they brought the baby here when it was this size, and now it's all ready to go. It's grown up. Herman weans these animals off of milk and that, and he offers 2 different types of leaves, which are part of their natural diet. So the smaller animal or the medium-sized animal is going back and forth. It's basically living somewhat in the wild, but it's here with the security of the rescue center. So it's going for one type of leaves from this tree and then walking back to the type of leaves that are over here on the other one. And that's representative of what the food sources are here. It's two different types of leaves. So we're going to be doing a talk this evening, and this animal is going to be used for education. But this little animal is quite young. How old is this animal?
A month.
A month old. Wow. And we're going to take him out and let you guys get a closer look. And I'm just going to let him hold on to the stuffed animal here. But wow, so cute. But even at this age, they are very strong. Don't want those claws to get a hold of you. They still have teeth at this size, so they're not a pet. Hey, bud, how are you doing? Oh, look at that. It's so cute. It's very deceiving because these animals are just cute as can be, but they are wild animals, and you have to be a little bit careful. But this animal is quite calm. Hey, how's it going? You holding on to Barney there? Your mom? Your dad? Look at that. Oh. Wow, what a little cutie. And this is basically a fantastic animal to drive home. The whole point of this rescue center is to rehabilitate these animals and get them back into the wild. This one's mother was electrocuted on one of the power lines, and mom dies, and then there's still a baby hanging on there, and what are you going to do with the baby? So Herman here is nursing these animals. It's going to have to raise this one up for a while. It's going to be some months until this one's ready. It has a lot of growing to do, but super healthy, fat, and they've done it already many times, so I don't see why their protocol wouldn't work again for yet another baby sloth. So the age difference is this is a 1 month old only. The other one is about 8 months old, and then the big one that we're releasing is about 4 years old. So to kind of give you an idea of the timeline of the growth on these guys. So this one at this point is still getting like a milk formula just to keep it kind of hydrated and lots of calories and fat and healthy and all that. And then the leaves here supplement the diet, and they're slowly going to be weaning the animal away from the milk and the formula and then getting it back right onto its natural diet. So it's just like mom. We got surrogate mom, the stuffed animal, and then Herman's providing the milk and the formula just like mom would give the baby. And then at some point it starts to get weaned off, and then it just needs some age
another
and some
thing,
size.
we do all that in the nighttime because it's a nocturnal.
It's nocturnal, so you're doing everything at night. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is the oh my god moment.
A baby sloth.
This is the oh my god moment. Everybody close your eyes. I'm not going to open this bucket into you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You're going to be fine. Daddy, can you help me with this? I want to make sure everybody has. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Listos. Vamos a ver. Okay. Who wants a selfie? Okay. This one looks like aggressive. Okay. Now, I have another question. Who wants a selfie? Who wants a selfie? That's my question. Okay, you can have your selfie or your picture if you want to put it back. You can have your selfie and your picture. But let me tell you a story. I'm going to talk first about this baby. Here's received a phone call 8 weeks ago. Somebody told me, hey, Herman, it's a sloth here at the road. When I get there, I saw her mom die. So when I left the body, that baby was this thick, hanging from the mother. So, it's so sad, right? This baby, his mom got electrocuted a week ago. So, a lot of people have selfies, pictures, with animals in cages, like this kind of animal from a rescue center. Do you think it's fair for the animal to have a selfie or a picture? It's painful. They've been with the mother for 18 months. You know how hard it is for us every night feed the animal, this one, because her mom is not there. Now my second question, do you want to stop me?
We've only been here 3 days, and just leaving from the airport to get here, we rescued a toucan that somebody shot with a gun or a slingshot and broke half its beak off. And that animal didn't make it, unfortunately. The very next day, the fire department called and said that they had another bird, a crested caracal. That bird is good. It was an animal that was hanging around someone's house. It was probably a young animal, and so and we've already done that. And now here we are. We actually went to a high school this morning because they saw a snake in a tree. That snake had disappeared, but it's like every day. Herman is connected very well also now with the fire department. In the very beginning, the firemen were like, we don't need you, we'll take care of it ourselves, because they're proud of their jobs and that. But now they're working with Herman. They called Herman, they had a problem animal that they didn't know how to deal with it. He went and he proved himself, and so now the fire department is, who are you going to call? You have a boa constrictor or a fur-lance or something in your house. Who are you going to call, So they call the fire department. And so now there's a lot of networking going on. And I know because I've only been here 3 days, and we're doing normal activities. You probably saw us in the restaurant, and we went out last night back here. But during the daytime, it's just, we go to do something, and then he gets a phone call and goes, oh, guess what we got to do? And then we divert. And so it's a lot of animals here, but there's also a lot of unfortunate events that happen between humans and animals. And this guy's doing an awesome job. And, a lot of rescue centers, they're kind of like attractions, They're making money from getting people to come in, charging admission and that sort of thing, and taking selfies and all that, but not really presenting the real story behind it. And so that's kind of my perspective. We're here for 15 days, so I think we're just going to be doing stuff like this, nonstop. But even though his story was really sad, but the happy ending is that we're going to be releasing a sloth this evening. Not this animal. This animal has a long way to go, but you'll be happy at the end, and I will too, because that's the first animal that I'm also able to release, and I had to use the noose and the pole to get. He wanted me to do it to get an experience of how strong these animals are. And they're actually also quite aggressive. This is just a baby, so it's not showing aggression, but you're gonna see, these animals, they're not pets, not even, they're the structure, the physical strength, the way those claws and everything are meant to hang on. They can open up, you go grab one off the road or whatever, they got big canine teeth, sink in, you can really get damaged bad.
Yes.
You have to respect these animals, but anyway, there'll be a happy ending. You'll see later on.
Gracias, Danny. And this is our job. Try to tell the people the truth. This is not Nat Geo or Discovery Channel. This is real. You will see when we do the release how fast and how aggressive they are. Probably you might see it at the Animal Planet people petting, holding the animal. Believe me, it's not work like that. Today you're gonna be part of releasing a sloth, a two-toe. The other one, the three-toe sloth, is the happy sloth, the pura vida sloth. Everybody loves that one, but this one, the two-toe, is powerful. He knows, because if you see, he is big, and he was like, how you feel it? I don't know. That was fun. But now, any question? Aquí está. And now, you will see why we're using this. Because if we use this, there. Real quick, who wants to see this face? Little by little. Why? Because if you don't see this,
Yeah, you're just gonna see the butt going straight up.
okay, Danny.
No quiero salir.
He's gonna, I think, slide out.
There we go. Like. Okay. Now, exactly. Now it's going.
Oh, this way. Your tree is there. Your tree is there.
He see it already. Now look.
Like you have inside.
Okay, you guys, that's it. Happy ending. Sloth is up, up, and away into the darkness.